stories about multiple different diverse people in the water sector. And it really started sparking the light, because with this generation, they all see themselves as being able to be a solution to what we're currently dealing with climate change. And that afternoon, I said to them, they are all a drop in the ocean, and they all have something to contribute to that. And we really hoped that it was going to really spur on excitement for them. And I have to say, since we hosted that on the 22nd of March of last year, we've received astonishing feedback from those youth stating that they want to go into engineering, they want to be environmental entrepreneur like myself. They really see themselves in this sector. And it really gave us that moment of like, we have this, we really do. And yet, how are we going to engage them with this? We know that we can have a positive influence, and we can be able to bring them into this sector, especially those that are aging within the sector, within the workforce. We also know that this truly marked the first tangible step for British Water and the WaterRising Institute, because not only do we share our purpose and commitment to advancing and mainstreaming gender equality and youth in the water sector, we knew that today's generation was the solution for that curriculum. And so we know that they are committed, they're eager to help. But unfortunately, we have some barriers with that. We must overcome in gender equality, diversity, and inclusion before the workforce can grow and engage in this generation. And I'm just going to say, for those that are in this room that may be moms, dads, aunts, uncles, cousins of this generation, I ask you one question this evening. Would you want how the sector is currently going for your sons or daughters to be in it? So I'm going to leave you with that, other questions as well. Also, it is important for utilities and service providers to reflect the diversity of the communities for which you serve, to forge deeper connections and trust, not just with your customers, not just with your stakeholders, but your youth, and all. Also, WaterRising is not just excited, but we really see a direct opportunity for this project to be able to scale. Since water is managed here in the UK privately, it's very different than in the United States where it is managed publicly. We believe that the case study is here for us in the United Kingdom. We're leading the change on this by partnering with the UN Women's Empowerment Principles, which has been an unparalleled global platform that crosses sectors, including the renewable energy sector. The association with the Women's Empowerment Principles will also help us shine a global spotlight on the water sector's work to advance women and organizations and people in water who are leading the way. WaterRising has also developed our own learnings and program models based on interactions, dialogues, and discussions across the water sector as well as the globe in the past 2 years. My colleague, Nia Fente, is a young water professional from Delhi, and she's very instrumental in developing a tribal culture approach. So we've adopted more of a tribal culture approach on how we want to be able to engage with our women as well as within our youth. But we need mentoring. We need mentoring not just for women, but we also need mentoring for our men. Our young men also need the mentoring of this generation. So before you leave, that is going to be my second question to you. Who can you mentor? Who can you inspire? Who can you take under your wing and train all the years that you have in this industry? Which is critical, because we do not want to lose this knowledge. As Norm mentioned, change is coming to the water sector. As we've seen with other sectors, people are increasingly recognizing the untapped ideas and potential of women and youth. What we are doing at WaterRising Institute is working to accelerate the change so the water sector and all who can serve can harness the power of women faster. This is a tremendous opportunity, and an opportunity to show leadership and blaze new trails. We are all so proud of what you have contributed to date to this industry. I am proud that I'm an environmental entrepreneur and I joined the ranks of all of you here, because without the mentoring I received from Dr. Mark Fletcher in the very beginning, I wouldn't be standing in this place today. So for that, Mark, thank you. With the right leadership, finance, and teamwork, we can set the pace for a global water community. When we rise the boats for women, we all rise.